What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with my Browns Ravens Week 15 preview as Deshaun Watson leads the 5-8 Cleveland Browns back into the Dog Pound for his first official start as QB1 of the Cleveland Browns as they face off against the 9-4 Baltimore Ravens, who are coming off a very close victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers in a game where Tyler Huntley actually came out due to a concussion. Now, we'll see if Huntley is able to clear protocols before this game, but if not, that means it's probably going to be their third string quarterback, Anthony Brown, getting the start this Saturday. Now, if you're wondering what about Lamar, I believe Lamar is going to most likely miss this game due to his PCL injury, but knowing our luck, he'll miraculously heal up and he'll be ready to go because that's just our luck. But the way I see it, the Ravens are going to be down to their third string quarterback this Saturday. Yeah, that's right, guys. We play on Saturday this week. And also next week, too. I mean, of course, the Browns are undefeated when they play on any day that's not Sunday. So, most likely, we're probably going to win just because we're playing on Saturday. But for real, though, this should be a good game. You know, the Browns got a lot of pressure on them now. A lot of these players are essentially playing for their jobs. They want to show the management and the coaches that they deserve to be on this team next year. That's essentially what it is now. It's a 4-game audition for all these guys, or at least most of them, because let's be real, some of these guys are not going anywhere. You already know who I'm talking about. But before I get into talking about this game, I got some very unfortunate breaking news that broke right as I was about to record this video. As according to Jake Trotter and many other Browns beat writers, and I quote, Browns put Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah foot on IR, ending his season. Yeah, that's just the way our season's been going. Our linebacking core is essentially nothing but the squad players and Deion Jones at this point. I mean, literally, look at our linebacking core. Jordan Kunezic, I think I said his name right. Tony Fields, Deion Jones, Reggie Ragland, and Tay Davis. That is a very unserious group of players right there. My God. And it's just because our guys are just getting hurt. Anthony Walker's out. Sione Takitaki's out. And then JOK's out. I'm pretty sure that's our entire starting linebacking core out for the year. You cannot get more unluckier than that. I swear. Oh, man, dude. What did we do to deserve that, man? Freaking unserious. But, yeah, I guess we have to just move on with a practice squad level linebacking core. I mean, as long as the other parts of the defense step up, like the secondary and the front seven, especially the front four up front, as long as they actually show out, we should be fine. We should be fine. Thank God Lamar is probably not playing because we'd be in trouble. My God. I mean, Deion Jones is good. I'm not saying he's trash, but like the other guys around him are not very good. It's like Tony Fields, who what? Very young player and a bunch of practice squad guys. Like, are we serious? Are we being serious right now? What did we do to deserve this injury luck? Or lack of injury luck? My God. Guess that's just the way the game is now, you know? Just gotta get lucky with injuries. And yeah, our linebacking core is not lucky at all. Freaking sucks. Because Walker, Taki, and JOK were all looking really good this year. And of course, they're all hurt now. Because of course. But anyways, I was scrounging through Twitter today, and I actually saw this tweet from Ian Wharton talking about his Browns offseason plan. Of course, as you see, he tweeted, and I quote, new DC and special teams coordinator, Jim Leonard or Evero for DC. I would love Jim Leonard, former Browns player. He played with us in the later stages of his career. It wasn't too bad. We'd structure a lot of deals to open up cap space. Watson, Garrett, Batonio, Cooper open up $77 million. I don't know if they're going to restructure Watson. I mean, they probably will. Garrett, I don't know. Batonio and Cooper make sense to restructure, though. Does JJ3 stay up to new DC? I don't think it matters. I think he's gone regardless. Chase top D tackles. Yeah, Payne, Hargrave, Tomlinson. I would love one of those three guys. Especially when you pair one of those three with Perrion Winfrey in the interior, because Perrion's been playing really well as of late. And then he wraps it up with add a wide receiver and safety and edge depth. Okay, that's pretty much what I would do. I agree with those bottom two little notes there. I actually agree with a lot of this stuff on there. I don't think JJ3 stays. I doubt it. I highly doubt it, regardless of who the new DC is, unless they have a plan for him. Maybe they can actually use him right, because he seems like a safety that's built to kind of prowl near the line of scrimmage. He doesn't seem like a guy that you would put in center field per se, like Grant Delpit is. And then Rennie Harrison, he'd go bye bye no matter what. He gone. He'd go bye bye. I mean, he had a great 2020 when we first got him, and then last year he hasn't really risen since. So he'd go bye bye after this year. I honestly don't know why we even signed him. He didn't do anything that would warrant us bringing him back last year. I don't get why we brought him back. Makes no sense. Now, in regards to the announcer group for this week's game, Daryl Ryder put this out, and I quote, Rich Eisen, Kurt Warner, Steve Weish, and Stacey Dales will call Saturday's Ravens at Browns game for NFL Network at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So there you go. That's my news portion. Not really much propaganda. No propaganda this week, just a lot of news. So with that being said, let's get into my 3 keys to victory for the Cleveland Browns this Saturday against the Ravens. Key number 1, expose their weaknesses. I don't know how good their secondary is compared to what it was when we faced them last time. I mean, they still got some great players over there, but with Deshaun Watson, we should be able to expose their secondary. And hopefully Nick Chubb can have a good game this week. He did not have a great game at all against the Bungles. They were eating our offensive line's lunch. DJ Reader was a one-man wrecking crew. And I believe they have BJ Hill too, right? Over there in Cincinnati. He was wrecking things too. So, yeah, it was not a fun game last week. I think Chubb can have a bounce back week this week. I need that. Key number 2, get after the QB and force turnovers, as always, especially facing a third stringer. Hopefully Joe Woods can cook up a good game plan to confuse him and maybe force a couple turnovers that we can turn into touchdowns and stuff. And key number 3, and Kevin Stefanski, I'm looking at you with this one. Don't get cute. All right? That's enough of that. You get cute. Keep it simple. By the way, no taking out your $230 million quarterback on a 4th and 1. Okay? I mean, yeah, Jacoby's the QB sneak god, but enough of that, okay? We don't need that. There's no reason to take him out. I bet you if Deshaun was in last week on that 4th and 1 play, I bet you he hits DPJ wide open for a touchdown. No, you bring him, you take him out and you bring in an ice cold Brissett. Why? I don't know. I wanted to try to outsmart him. Outsmart him? What you did do was cost us points, because you could have at least taken 3 points. But no, I want to score a touchdown. Like, you didn't even QB sneak it or anything. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kev? You got Browns fans on Twitter wanting you fired. You're the best coach we've had since, what, the 90s, it seems like? And people want you out. Like, damn. People say, yo, Crazy Dog, do you want him fired? Now. I'm giving him all next year. I want to see what this front office does with the roster. And I swear, if this garbage continues next year with a full season of Deshaun and probably a completely revitalized roster, yeah, Kevin's gone. It's the way it is. He's gone. Because we're going to give him a full season with Deshaun and possibly a refurbished roster. And then, unless the injury bug strikes again, which it probably will, because that's the way our luck is, I think he could be gone next year. His seat is going to be a little bit hotter next year. Yeah, but we'll see what happens. Now, those are my three keys. Now, my player to watch, obviously, is Deshaun Watson, playing in his first official home game as QB1 of the Browns. Should be a fun environment. It'll be loud and rambunctious. Can't freaking wait. And my prediction for this game, I have the Browns winning 24-21. And I actually have Deshaun Watson throwing for 2 tutties. I'll say he'll throw one to Amari Cooper, and he'll throw another one to Njoku. And there you go. And then I believe he'll actually run. Maybe he could run one in too. But honestly, I have us throwing for 2 tutties and then running for one with Nick Chubb. Because, Chubb Hub. But yeah, with that being said, guys, let me know what you think of this game on Saturday. We'll see what happens with the Ravens QB situation. Most likely it's going to be their third stringer unless Tyler Huntley, clears protocols before. But we'll see. Was it even going to be? Yeah, it'll be Anthony Brown. And I think his backup will be Brett Hundley. Oh my goodness. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. As always, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. And until then, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Browns. And I'm out.